What if the thing you hate most about yourself is actually the reason someone else's world is more beautiful? In a peaceful mountain village, far from the noise of cities, lived a wise old monk. Every morning, before the sun painted the sky with gold, he would make his way to the river to fetch water for the monastery. Across his shoulders, he carried a strong wooden pole. At each end hung a clay pot, tied securely with rope. One pot was flawless, perfectly shaped, shining with the glow of craftsmanship. The other pot was different. A long, thin crack ran from its rim down to its middle. It had been like that for years. The perfect pot did its duty without fail, always returning full of water. But the cracked pot, it leaked. By the time the monk returned to the monastery, half its water would be gone, leaving a small trail of drops along the path. For years, the cracked pot carried a silent burden: shame. Every morning, as it felt the water dripping away, it compared itself to its perfect companion and thought, "I'm broken. I'm weak. I can't do what I was made to do." One morning, unable to hold back its feelings, the cracked pot spoke to the monk as they reached the river. "Master," it said softly, "I need to tell you something. I am ashamed of myself. Because of this crack, I only deliver half the water you bring. You work hard to fill me, but I fail you every single day. You should replace me with a new pot." The monk stopped, looking at the pot with kind, knowing eyes. A smile curved on his lips. "My dear pot," he said, "do you not see? You have been serving a greater purpose than you know." Confused, the pot asked, "What purpose?" "I have only caused loss." The monk nodded toward the path they had walked so many times. "Look closely," he said. For the first time, the pot noticed something it had never paid attention to before. Along its side of the path, bright wildflowers swayed in the gentle morning breeze. Yellow, red, and blue blossoms painted the earth with beauty, while the other side of the path was bare and dry. "I planted those seeds years ago," the monk explained. "I knew your crack would water them with every step we took. Because of you, the monastery is filled with flowers for prayer. The bees have food and travelers smile when they pass this way. Without you, this path would be dull and lifeless." The cracked pot was silent. A warmth spread through it. Not the heat of shame, but the quiet glow of understanding. It realized that its greatest weakness had been the reason for so much beauty in the world. From that day on, the pot no longer compared itself to the perfect pot. It knew that value wasn't about being flawless. It was about making a difference, even in unexpected ways. Sometimes the cracks you hide in shame are the very channels through which you pour beauty into the world. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who feels broken, and remind them their flaws might be their greatest gift. Subscribe for more stories that inspire and change the way you see life.